everyone, so I just dropped off a couple of packages of my block sale items at the post office and I'm gonna go home now. I don't have a lot planned today. Like I said yesterday, I just want to really reorganize my whole place so I don't feel iffy about myself or my place while I'm out. But yeah, anyways, what's it called? I do have something I want to talk about today. Um, it's kind of an interesting question. So let me just go home and I'll see you guys at the time. Hey everyone, so today I just wanted to kind of talk about a couple of stuff that was in the comment section. First thing is, someone asked me about blueberries and oatmeal. Are they supposed to get soggy? Yes. They kind of melt and they become a little bit soggy, but that's how you eat it. And then, what else? Someone asked about my piercing here. I had it for a very long time and I don't take the piercing out as much as possible, and I don't have any excess skin or any weird stuff going on. How I took care of it is I was just indifferent to it. I tried to be indifferent to it and I didn't touch it or anything, or when I was sleeping I just tried sleeping on this side so this side won't get crushed or anything like that. But the pain was tolerable, so that's the good news. And I don't know, they told me to like twist it around every now and then so like the hole could develop. I think I did that in the beginning, but it just, you forget about it. So leaving it as it is was my answer to piercing. And then a lot of people ask me if I'm gonna stop vlogging or if I'm gonna continue vlogging when I start my work. It's kind of like a goal that I set out for an entire year, so we'll just have to play it by the year. But as of now, I don't know. I am still going to try to vlog and see if anything is interesting. Of course, I'm not going to vlog while I'm at work or, anything work related, but it's not like I'm going to work the entire day. So, we could have interesting moments here and there after work and stuff like that. There was a very interesting question about jealous boyfriends or what boyfriends would do. Someone asked me if what would Oliver do if I was more successful than him. And I don't necessarily think working at a corporate environment is any more successful than not working in a corporate environment, or earning a lot of money is the measure of success. I think success is something that everyone defines differently. For instance, success to my mom and dad is more like the pride that they get. They could be respected for. And then to some people, it's like you don't need respect. All you need is money. So, the more money you earn, the more successful you'll think you are. It's all different. But let me just tell you a short story of Oliver and what kind of person he is. There's a lot of qualities of Oliver that I like and that I don't like, but I think the first step to relationships is you have to accept the person, who they are. You can't try to change that person because that's just not going to work in a relationship. And one good thing about Oliver is, yes, he does have a very competitive personality, and yes, he has his ambitions and goals and he has his direction in life, but he doesn't do it at the cost of other people, especially people that he likes to hang out with, or people that he loves. So the situation between me and Oliver is we do get competitive with like frivolous stuff, like he gets very non-cooperative when he's eating his donut. He doesn't like sharing his donut, or um, when we're arguing about something, it's not like he backs down on everything. He's very insistent on what he thinks is right, but it doesn't mean that he has to step all over me or have me put behind him to make him feel more like a man. Instead of being jealous of my success, what he does is he cheers along my success. And the more successful I am, I think he thinks it just gives him more opportunity for him to be kind of like relaxed. And he does not mind if I wear the pants, the skirt, the bra, the penis in the entire relationship. He just does not mind, because to him, the most important thing is first his health and second is his happiness. He's rather more concerned of me missing my opportunities and not being a successful person, whatever success means. But he's just worried about that. And he's worried that I might waste my potential, rather than being like, oh my god, she's like doing so much better than me, this and that. So I think that's like a very interesting trait of Oliver. So I don't really have to worry about him being all jealous about anything. I do have a starking comparison, which is my ex. And the funny thing is, when I first met my ex, he was 8 years older than me. So, like, at that point, I was kind of like his accessory. Like, all of his friends would be like, oh my god, you're such a thief. Like, your girlfriend is so young, this and that. And to him, seemingly, he had a perfect life. He went to Seoul National University, which is like the best school in Korea. And then after he graduated, he went to grad school, KAIST, which is also like a very, very prestigious grad school in Korea. And, like he had like a doctor father. He came from a well-off family. Like, I guess like in his little life, like he was already at the top of everything. Everyone would be envious of him, his education, like girls will just go like all crazy over him. But then came along me, who's this girl. I guess I was kind of different from all the girls that were around him, because a lot of the times if he just dropped like the SNU bomb, like girls would just, go crazy all over him. But I was just kind of like, whatever, It's not like it's Harvard. You couldn't even impress me if you went to Harvard, because I don't get impressed by those kind of things. And as our relationship developed, I went to a better school than him, and then it just seemed like my life was getting into, it was getting molded into a more like global and more like bigger frame than what his frame was. So that kind of started sparking like a lot of problems between him and me, because whatever I said, he would feel like I was like looking down on him and being all arrogant and just kind of like dissing him because I went to a better school to him. So to him, the most important thing was the school name and like what kind of position you are in society. And the thing is, like, I wasn't even in the society. I was like in school. He would have his like inferiority complex like running. He'd be so angry. He'd be like, I feel like you're just disrespectful to me. I feel like you're always looking down at me. It was just like there was this like constant conflict between him and me. It's just like all these misunderstandings because of what I was doing. And at a point, like, I actually asked him, then why don't you get your PhD here at a better school, and you'll just feel better about yourself. And then he would just kind of snap at me and be like, you're like, do you know like how old I am? You think like English is so easy because you're born there. It's not like anyone can like go to America and get a PhD. I don't know. He was just like very weird with like the whole thing. But he did want to come to America, so I was very supportive of that. And I was like, all right, then why don't you just come to our school, or why don't you just go to like a better school? Then maybe I'll just go to grad school to whatever school you went to, and then after that we could get married. And then basically his solution to that was just finding someone that he felt made him better, and that's how he broke off the relationship. But all in all, I think his jealousy or his inability to deal with someone who he thought was better. I don't really think I was better than him. It's just like he's already like an accomplished adult, and I'm just like someone in the middle of the process. But still, like, that irked him to death, and that was the result of a jealous boyfriend. So I mean, what to deal with it? My conclusion is, I don't know. I grew up in a household where I was kind of taught that I should have a big bowl, and if the bowl is bigger, you can fill it in with more stuff. And I was never ever told to settle or compromise whatever I wanted to do for someone else, especially a guy. Like, I was just taught to try to do as many things as I want to do before I can't. So the reason why I never backed down for my ex-boyfriend is, I was like, dude, I mean, if you want to do something, just like do it. Why blame me, or why try to bring me down because you don't feel good about it? And I think nobody in this entire world should ever try to step over someone or bring someone down just to make themselves feel better. And if you have someone around you like that, I think, the odds are you might be better off just, looking for someone else who could actually cheer you up and, help you grow more than what you were able to by yourself. And I think that's what's, very important in the dynamics between, boy and girl, or girl and girl, boy and boy, whatever the relationship is. Um, so yeah, that's just my take on like jealous boyfriends. I've dealt with two polar opposites. Like one is the very jealous type, and one is like you can't ever be jealous type. That's one of the qualities of Oliver that I actually admire. Like I don't have to feel sorry for what I'm doing when I'm around him, because he genuinely feels good about whatever the result is, and he tries to cheer me along. Now with my ex, I always had to kind of like tiptoe around him, not tell him like the good things that were going on in my life, because even though he would be like, oh, I'm so happy for you, like, sooner or later something would explode. So it was actually, I didn't know it was painful when I was in the relationship, but after I got out of the relationship and I got over the relationship, which actually took a very, very long time, I came to a realization that, it was like a really bad relationship, because why the hell would you have to like feel sorry about things that you do in life when it's your life? So yeah, that was my conclusion, and I'm happy I'm out of that relationship, and I'm very happy that I met Oliver. So yep, that was kind of like the talk that I wanted to do today, and that's why I didn't vlog, because I knew today was gonna be like a very boring day, and guess what I did? I did organization. So yeah, nothing really interesting going on there, but that's what I kind of wanted to share with you guys. So I'm probably gonna end this vlog right now, take a shower, continue on with my organization, and tomorrow you guys will be able to see a very organized and clean and pretty place that I call home. Bye.